Students learn best when you don't know the answers. When entering the education field, these are the absolute non negotiable expectations. First, your car. It has to be a DeLorean so you can travel to the future and back as needed. Your content knowledge levels must be Einstein, no matter if you are a brand new teacher or a vet. When it comes to your relationship with technology, you must love it. You have to appreciate it. You have to dance with it. Lunch and breakfast and dinner is absolutely only going to be energy drinks because you need to make sure you maintain your energy for multitasking because you're going to have to grow additional arms to accomplish all the tasks at once. And of course, as things change in the educational workspace, as they do quite often, you must be 1000% flexible to all the changes that come your way. And while you're handling everything, your strategy for dealing with multiple frustrated parents at the same time has to be with a smile all the time. Why? Because your part time job is being Miss Cleo. And for those of you that may be a little bit younger than I am, Miss Cleo is a defamed psychic. She took, I think, the country by storm, being able to effectively predict possibly people's futures through her call in show. And so, the reason why I'm saying all of this in such a funny way is to emphasize the fact that we are currently preparing students for jobs that don't yet exist using technologies that have not even been invented in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet. And so, this was said by Richard Riley, but definitely applies to what we have to do as educators. So, 65% of today's students will be in jobs that do not exist yet. So the question that I have is how do we prepare them to be successful in the one and only future that they have? I would like to present to you the use of the four 21st century skills in order to accomplish that. So the top four 21st century skills are creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. How do we go about getting these from our minds to the students, right? So, 21st century skills are these sought after soft skills that companies are expressing that are lacking in their current candidates. And so, it's applicable to all content areas, all grade levels, and implementation is truly best when students are given an opportunity to explore and learn through failure. So, in order for us to facilitate this environment, we need to provide students with the tools they need in order to grow these particular skills. So, if I were to offer my best suggestion, is to start with collaboration and communication, as these are like the lower hanging fruits, and these are also skills that feel the most teachable. When it comes to communication, we expect it to be respectful and task focused. Communication needs to be modeled and practiced consistently in order for this to happen. And so the challenge that we often see in the classroom is with feedback. Students often have an opinion, but the way they sometimes choose to phrase that opinion is not the most effective or helpful for their peers. And so the solution that we share is the use of sentence and statement stems to guide student conversation. And so with collaboration, it should be task focused and effective. Collaboration must have boundaries and expectations. And so the challenge that we have seen is only one to two students in a group would work, and then the rest would just kind of watch and basically receive the same grade for possibly not doing anything at all. And so the solution that we recommend is to revise group roles to where there's a more equal distribution of what everyone is expected to do to make sure everyone is doing something towards that end goal. And so when we're talking about why not knowing the answer is okay, well, it is because the ultimate goal is to facilitate students' development and skill strengthening. And in order to accomplish this, the teacher cannot be the beacon of all knowledge. So, providing students with tasks and projects that are open ended eliminate that pressure to find the correct answer and allow them to become more comfortable using some of these skills. So, to close, to prepare students for the unknown jobs of the future, support them through their journey of curiosity by helping them strengthen their use of 21st century skills and helping them view failure as an opportunity to try again.